Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Angelica if you're new here, and today, if you can't see by the title of this video, we're gonna be going into some new products. So I have a huge bag of products. This is not all from Marshalls. This is just there's even a hole in it because there's so much stuff in it of stuff that I bought, and we're gonna go through it to try on everything that I have. As you can see, I have no brows on, or no brow product on, so I wanted to try this Colourpop brow boss in the shade dark brown. And this is the packaging, really nice and sleek, and I like the white packaging. This is what the product looks like, and it is a really small, precise like pen. I wish this was a little bit more creamier. I feel like I have to press harder and harder for the product to get on and to show. So I feel like it filled in my eyebrows pretty well. I always go in between a pomade and a pencil, depending on how I feel. Obviously, pencils give you more of like a natural look, and I feel like it did that. I just feel like I had to use a lot of product because I was pressing hard for the product to apply to my skin or to my brow hairs. So the next thing I have is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I have it in Brunette. I feel like it laid my brow hairs nice and firmly down, so they're nice and in place. Next, I have these Makeup Revolution oils. I have the 10% niacinamide plus 1% zinc. And that is blemish and pore refining serum. I have the CBD oil, which is for dry skin. It's a nourishing oil. And then I have 5% lactic acid plus hyaluronic acid, which is for mild skin, and it's an exfoliator. So I think I'm gonna put all three on my face, just mix them all together because my face has been going through it. It's very textured, it's very bumpy, my pores are really big, and I do have some redness on my face from my blemishes. This is what the packaging looks like for all three of them. Very cute. I like that it explains everything on the label and everything, so I'm excited to use these. I use oils in my daily skincare routine in the daytime before makeup most of the time, and at night before bed. So I really like oils for my face. So next I have the Shea Moisture Peace Rose Oil Complex Sensitive Skin Facial Moisturizer. I really like moisturizing my face. I never used to, but now since I have my daughter, like I said before, my face is really dry. So I hope that this is a really good moisturizer because I love moisturizers for my face. This is what it looks like. I thought it was gonna be thick. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin. It's right in between the consistency. Next, I have this Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe, sage, and orange blossom. I believe this is one of their new scents. So I bought this, I believe, off of Ulta, and I love their facial sprays, so I'm excited to try this. I'm gonna spray this on my skin before I put on any makeup. And that felt so refreshing. I bought this cut crease canvas from Makeup Revolution. I believe this is the eyeshadow base. It's full coverage eyeshadow base with built-in brush for easy cut crease application. Got it in the shade medium. This is their applicator that it comes with. It's a brush basically, but it's pretty stiff. I'm gonna use it to apply it on my eyelid, but I don't think I'm gonna use it to cut my crease. Again, a Morphe E17 brush, and I'm just going to pat that on my eyelid. So this eye base seems very full coverage, which I like. I just hope, because I'm not going to set it, I just hope that it kind of mattifies itself. Okay, Naraya. And I'm going to jump in to this Violet Voss Holy Grail fun size palette. Just a smaller, way smaller size than the Holy Grail one. I have the Holy Grail, and it is basically 3 times the size. But this has some good colors in it, and it's great for traveling if you just want to bring it on a trip or anything. And it comes with a mirror too, which I like. I'm going to take a Beige cosmetic brush. This doesn't have a number on it. I think it came in like a set. I dip it into this brown shade right here. I'm going to take this Fair Cosmetics blending brush. I believe this is a small tapered blending brush. Let's grab this orange shade right here. Take a Makeup Shack T82 brush. This is like a small tapered blending brush. This beige shade right here. These shades are so pigmented and they blend beautifully together. I love Violet Voss eyeshadows. I've only had this one palette and then this mini palette, and I'm excited to try more from their brand. Now I'm going to cut my crease with the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas Base in medium. I'm not going to use the brush that it comes with. I'm going to use another brush. I'm going to take the Makeup Shack T48 brush. It's a really flat oval brush. I feel like that canvas really worked well to cutting my crease. I like how full coverage it is, and I really like this product. Grab this Aloe Cosmetics flat shader brush, and I want to take this light pink shimmery shade right here. I feel like it comes on a lot lighter than what it looks like in the pan. Maybe I need to spray my brush. Yeah, it's giving off a little bit more pigment when I sprayed, but it's still pretty light. Spot clean the same brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade next to it. It's like a champagne shade. Put that close to my inner corner. I'm gonna go back in the same brush that we used with the brown. It's a Beige cosmetic brush, and I'm just gonna dip in and kind of go over that brown in the outer corner real quick. Make sure we didn't lose any pigment. Then I'm gonna go with the same fair brush and take that orange shade and put it right next to the brown. Then I'm going to take this Luxie 211 brush. It's stained with like a green color, but it's clean, I promise you. And then I want to take this shade right here in the middle. It's like a darker mauvey pink. Kind of put that right next to... right next to that orangey shade that we put. Then I'm going to go back in with that pink shade. Kind of like overlap it. Like once you build up these shimmer shades, they build up pretty nice. The mattes are a little bit more pigmented though. So I ended up putting a little bit of the NYX Body Crystal Liner in silver on my inner crease there to add a little something. I felt like it was missing something. Now I'm going to do my other eye off camera and I'll be right back. So I'm back, guys, and I did the other eye off camera. So I'm going to start with lashes. I have the Tatti lashes that she collaborated with Mitchell. And they look so beautiful, so thick, so fluffy, and I'm so excited to try them out. And this is what they look like out of the packaging, and they look like my kind of lashes. Like, look at how fluffy they look. Look at what a difference these lashes make. They're so big and fluffy and beautiful. And they fit very comfortable on my eyes. It wasn't a struggle to put them on or anything. Love with these lashes, guys. Like, these make me so happy and I feel so pretty with them on, and they're so nice and fluffy, but they are really comfortable. They don't weigh down my eyes whatsoever. So since the eyes are done, I'm going to start off with the face. I already moisturized and everything with the oils and the moisturizer. I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. No, it has a good mister on it. And it smells good. You know what? It smells kind of like hairspray. I'm not going to lie to you. It smells like hairspray. Our foundation, this isn't new, but I haven't really used this yet. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation stick. I have mine in classic beige. Their liquid foundation, the Photofocus one. And I'm in golden beige in that one, but they didn't have a golden beige in this stick formula. So I hope this is a nice match for me. I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Foundation Brush number 6. I think I got this in my Boxy Looks or my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I'm just going to use this to buff in my foundation. I like the coverage with this foundation. This foundation isn't like full coverage, but it's kind of like a medium to full coverage. It covers my redness, but I can still see some on my cheek area, some of my blemishes. That doesn't bother me. Next, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Concealer Corrector in the shade Light Medium Beige. I think this is one of their new shades. Because they don't have a lot of a good shade selection in their line, I guess, of concealers. So I got this one because the one that I got here or right now is Ivory, and that's too light for me. This is definitely a way better color for me than the Ivory one. Everyone is too light. I don't know what I was thinking. And for bronzer, I have two new bronzers. I have the Physician Formula bronzers, the butter bronzers, one in Endless Summer and then one in Brazilian Glow. I'm so glad that they kind of stretched their brand a little bit to create some darker shades, because I love that butter bronzer and a lot of people do, but most people, darker skin tones, can't get it. And I feel like even the deep bronzer is kind of light. Well, the Brazilian Glow is more of like a glowy shade, and this is more of like a matte bronzer. So I think I'm gonna go with this first, and then I'll top it off with this. And this is what the shade looks like. And I'm gonna take my handy dandy Morphe R7. I love these shaped brushes for bronzing. Oh, that's a nice color. Oh, this is a nice color. Perfect. Like, I don't have to build it up to see color because it's perfect. And I'm gonna use the Brazilian Glow to top it off. It's more of like a shimmery glow. And I'm gonna use the same brush and just go over my bronzer. Oh, I can smell these all day. Really like those bronzers. They are nice and creamy and pigmented, and I'm really glad that they came out with darker shades, so a lot of other diversity of people can try it. I wish they can come out with a little bit more darker colors. Come on, there are darker people in this world, but they tried. I'm going to use the Flower Pots powder blush. This is in Peach Primrose. I heard about this through Nikki Tutorials. She likes this color, so I wanted to give it a try. This is the color. This is what it looks like, and it's a nice peachy color. And then like they have like a rose engraved in it, kind of like Milani. blushes. And I'm going to take a stippling brush like I always do. Got some pigment on there. This blush is really pigmented. Wow, this blush is really pigmented. You can see the nice flush of color that it gave me. Wow. Now for highlighter. I don't have a new highlighter to try out, so I'm going to grab my old but favorite highlighters. I have two Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters. I have them in Precious Petals and Blossom Glow. So I'm going to use the lighter one first, and then if it's too light, then I'll add the darker one on top. So I actually switched my brush to the Farrah blending brush, and I'm gonna first use Blossom Glow. I'm going to put Precious Petals on top of it. So I'm just going to pat it in my skin. Look at this glow. And before I'm done with this look, I am going to do my under eye. I cannot do a look without doing my under eye for some reason. I mean, it looks fine. I don't know. So I'm going to grab the same Holy Grail palettes. Use the shades, the brown, the orange, and this tan shade that I used for my transition underneath my eye, starting from darkest and then going to lightest. I'm going to be taking the Makeup Shack T82 brush, and I'm going to do that real quick for you guys. And also I'm going to add mascara after. Use the same Aloe Cosmetics brush that I used for my eye look, and I'm going to take Blossom Glow, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. The perfect inner corner highlight, let me tell you guys.